what's happening for him. So, this year, much like last year, I got the privilege of attending Toy Insider's Sweet Suite. This was my second time attending, and as it always seems to happen, there was an incident. Not at Sweet Suite itself, it's just every time I go to Sweet Suite, which I mean, it's only happened 2 times, but still weird it's happened 2 times. Something happens to me. Last year, famously, it was me getting kicked out of the hotel for some Seinfeld shenanigans. And this year, I got ridiculously sick while I was in NYC. Like, nothing contagious. I was recovering from, like, really bad allergies, and they put me on steroids, and the steroids had some crazy side effects that waited until I was in New York to hit me. So, unfortunately, I felt very out of it for most of Sweet Suite, but I think I still did a good job because I'm sure getting a lot of free gifts. Yeah, so today's package is technically partially the result of a giveaway, but I still had a lot of fun at their booth. Shout out Nicole, you're really chill. We're gonna take a look at something we actually already took a look at Toy Fair. We got a DOTEKI package. So I'm gonna show you what's in this box, then I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're gonna take a closer look at it. And then we're gonna time skip a bit to me demoing it with my friends, and I'm gonna give my final thoughts on DOTEKI, now that I'm much more well-versed than the first few times I looked at it. But I don't really feel like I'm appropriately dressed. Hold on. This is Takara Tomy. This is Tomy International. Close enough. So we do have this fun little info sheet here that we're going to look at closer in a second. We have the Organica Cyprus Battle Training Set. Shout out Cyprus. Shout out Brazil. There's also just like a ton of confetti in this box, so you know that's going to be fun to clean up if I accidentally spill it. And then we have the multiplayer Battle Pack. I think that's everything in there. Alright, let's turn this bad boy around. Okay, so here's the instruction sheet. If you want to pause and read this. Alright, and here is the single set. I'm going to crack that bad boy out of the box. Strange shape. Okay, I got it. There's the card. We'll look at it better in a second. So there's the lore card. These appear to mostly be lore. I don't really get how they play into the game. Maybe I'll be finding that out. Okay, there is like assembly instructions. You don't need to worry about that. There's like the marbles and stuff in there. This seems to be the main kit. There's our little guy. Okay, I'm definitely not on the right surface for it, but it does come with little things, so you could have like a little single player practice arena, which makes sense because this is like a single pack. But yeah, you can technically you can technically play with this single, but like I said, this is not the material. This is not the material you're supposed to be playing on. So alright, next we have the multiplayer battle pack. Here are the cards for a Ramalanche and a Bombina. This guy kind of goes hard, I'm gonna be honest. Wait, I just noticed this is a woman. Okay, this is kind of poggers. Okay, so here is the Arctos and Hitoru sets. All set up. This is a very aesthetically fun game. I really like I really like the clear plastic. Like, these pieces, they look very nice. The one complaint I have so far is that there doesn't really seem to be much discernible difference between, each plunger set. We'll see how that affects gameplay, though. But the tower pieces that come with the multiplayer set are actually really nice because they have, like, little things that you can load the marbles into. So if you want to keep dropping them in, you can do that. Okay, now that I've had a chance to feel these, I'm gonna invite some friends, and we're gonna see how we feel about this as an actual game. Okay, so I'm with my friend right now. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No.
Okay. So we're gonna play DOTEKI. I guess.
I don't know how to play, so.
You just go for it.
Oh, one got out. Oh.
You just gotta try to, like, get it in my thing.
It doesn't. Is it supposed to stay in there?
What do you mean?
Like, it goes in, and then it just comes right back out.
So if you want to try to, like, hit this part, and it'll give you a point, and you can tell because, like, this part's moving.
Is it?
If you like, hit it right.
Okay, mine just went from 2 points to 1 point, so it's definitely working really well. Oh.
Oh no. Obstacle.
Oh.
We're playing on a pool table.
Oh. Well, you got one in the pool hole. Whatever the hell that's called.
Yeah. I don't think that's how you're supposed to play it.
I think you got a point. Let's go.
Oh yeah, you knocked me out. You got like a big knockout on me.
How do we get in here? I've never actually used this. How do we get these balls? Well, is it the end?
You win. You win because you knocked my guy out, and also you lost the marble in the pool table hole. That's like double points. Because we're playing a new game, DOTEKI Pool.
It's not down here. Is there no...
Okay, now after what has definitely not been a significant gap of time, let's talk about how I feel about DOTEKI. And I am, like, just gonna be, like, honest with this review, because that's, my goal here, is to be honest in what I say. Because don't get me wrong, once I finally, like, figured out how the game works, I do think it's a lot of fun. But it's missing, like, a level of intricacy that I kind of initially expected. My good buddy Jet Kuso got to talk to the people behind DOTEKI better than I did at Toy Fair. And they said one of the main motivations behind it was because there is a big gap in the battle hobby space in the toy aisle right now. Battle hobby being a term that's used more by weird nerds like me, but they basically meant in that certain area of the toy aisle right now, you got the big BB and the BG kind of fumbled it, so there's a vacancy there. There's a vacancy, there's a gap in the market, and a lot of people are going to seek to fill it very soon, considering how well the big BB is doing. So if this gets some kind of wave 2, I would like to see more differentiated play pieces, because all of these sets are virtually identical. Other than, like, color scheme and little guy you put on here. I didn't really explain the rules thoroughly, mostly because, like, I've been winging it the entire time when I've been checking out. But basically, these all connect to each other, and you can, like, free move these around, and I think that's a really fun little gimmick. And as you're hitting the marbles back and forth, it'll be hitting on this. And this will start moving, and eventually once that pops out, you're out. That's how you score. But as, like, a competitive thing, which, again, this appears to be the niche that they're aiming for, I feel it's a bit lacking and there needs to be, a bit better, scoring and like I already said, more different things going on. I do think this is an excellent party game, though. I do intend to bring this out more at parties. And there's one thing that they pitched to me at Toy Fair is that you can hypothetically connect as many of these as possible to each other. I'm going to be dating this video by saying this, but if you are at Anime Weekend Atlanta 2025, I want to attempt this for real. This is not a sponsored event. This is just me being silly. I want to create the giant DOTEKI circle, so I will be trying to have some kind of DOTEKI meetup at Anime Weekend Atlanta. But yeah, that's my basic critique. Still worth checking out if you want to have like a fun little party game. And that's all I got for you right now.